At 88, Max Baer Jr. finally tells the truth about Irene Ryan. Max Baer Jr. was born Maximilian Adelbert Baer Jr. on December 4, 1937 in the vibrant city of Oakland, located in Alama County, California. He was the son of Max Baer Sr., a legendary figure in the world of boxing and the world heavyweight champion of 1934. Widely celebrated for his ferocious punching power and his victory over Primo Carrera, Max Sr.'s fame brought both attention and high expectations to his son. And the elder Baer's strong personality and public stature undoubtedly shaped the environment in which young Max grew up. Max Jr.'s mother, Mary Ellen Sullivan, provided a stabilizing influence, grounding the family in values of education, discipline, and compassion. Growing up as the child of a sports icon, Max was immersed in a world of public scrutiny. Yet, he found his own paths to distinguish himself both academically and athletically. For his early education, Max Baer Jr. attended Christian Brothers High School in Sacramento, a school known for its rigorous academic programs and emphasis on sportsmanship and character development. During his time there, Max demonstrated extraordinary athletic talent, earning letters in 4 different sports simultaneously, an achievement that highlighted not only his natural athletic ability, but also his dedication, discipline, and competitive spirit. Among his early accomplishments was his performance in golf. He won the Sacramento Open Junior Golf Tournament twice, a remarkable feat that underscored his versatility and excellence across multiple fields. These achievements foreshadowed a life that would balance creative pursuits with entrepreneurial and athletic endeavors. Following his high school success, Max pursued higher education at Santa Clara University, a respected Jesuit institution in California. There he earned a bachelor's degree in business administration, complementing his practical understanding of commerce and management with a minor in philosophy, reflecting his interest in the deeper questions of life, human behavior, and ethics. This combination of studies proved instrumental later in his career, particularly when he transitioned from acting to producing, directing, and eventually developing business ventures in real estate and entertainment. Max Baer Jr. made his first foray into the world of acting at a young age. His stage debut came in 1949 in England at the Blackpool Pavilion, where he appeared in a production of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This early exposure to the stage offered him first-hand experience in live performance and storytelling, laying the foundation for his later screen career. However, it was in the 1960s that Max fully launched his professional acting career, becoming a recognizable figure on both television and film. He signed with Warner Brothers, a powerhouse studio at the time, and quickly began appearing in numerous popular TV series of the era. His early work included roles in iconic series such as Maverick 1960, Surfside 6 1960 to 1961, Cheyenne 1960 to 1961, Hawaiian I 1960 to 1961, 77 Sunset Strip, 1960 to 1961, Bronco, 1961, Sugarfoot, 1961, Follow the Sun, 1962, and It's a Man's World, 1962. These appearances not only honed his craft, but also exposed him to the fast-paced environment of television production during a golden era of American TV. Despite a promising start in television, Max Baer Jr. is best remembered for his role as Jethro Bodine on the legendary TV series The Beverly Hillbillies 1962 to 1971, which aired on CBS. Jethro, the naive and dim-witted son of Jed Clampett's cousin, became a beloved character in American pop culture, embodying the show's comedic charm and satirical take on rural-urban contrast. Baer's portrayal of Jethro resonated with audiences for nearly a decade, making him a household name, but also contributing to his TYP casting, a challenge he would grapple with for the remainder of his acting career. During the height of the Beverly Hillbillies, Max continued to appear in other television projects, including Love American Style, 1969 to 1974, and Vacation Playhouse, 1969 to 1974, while also branching in a film with a role as Sergeant Luther Liskell in the 1967 war film A Time for Killing. However, the enduring association with Jethro Bodine limited the variety of roles offered to him, a common predicament for actors closely tied to iconic characters. Recognizing this, Max shifted his focus toward producing, directing, and screenwriting, allowing him to exercise creative control and explore new avenues within the entertainment industry. In 1974, Max Baer Jr. made his debut as a producer and screenwriter with the film On County Line, a gritty Southern drama, in which he also starred as Deputy Reed Morgan. The film achieved both commercial success and critical acclaim for its suspenseful storytelling, establishing Max as a competent filmmaker. The following year, in 1975, he produced, wrote, and directed The Wild McCulloch, portraying Culver Robinson in a family drama that showcased his versatility behind and in front of the camera. Building on this momentum, he directed and produced Ode to Billy Joe, 1976, a film based on the famous song of the same name, which became a major box office hit, cementing his reputation as a skilled filmmaker capable of translating popular culture into cinematic success. His last directorial venture was Hometown USA 1979, marking the end of his primary involvement in film direction. In addition to his work in entertainment, Max Baer Jr. demonstrated a shrewd business acumen, venturing into real estate and the casino industry. Over the years, he has envisioned creating a Beverly Hillbillies empire, a project designed to capitalize on the enduring popularity of the show. This ambitious plan reportedly includes developing Jethro's Beverly Hills mansion and a series of casinos inspired by the world of the Clampetts, reflecting his ability to combine nostalgia with entrepreneurial vision. Max has reportedly secured deals to acquire the rights to use names, likenesses, and other show-related intellectual property, aiming to transform the beloved television series into a multi-dimensional commercial enterprise. Max Baer Jr.'s personal life, particularly his romantic relationships, has often attracted public attention, largely because of his fame as a television star and the son of legendary boxing champion Max Baer Sr. While Baer himself has generally been private and guarded about his personal affairs, several key relationships over the years have become part of the public record and have contributed to the broader narrative of his life beyond Hollywood. In 1966, Max Baer Jr. married Joanne Kathleen Hill. At the time, Baer was enjoying the height of his fame from the Beverly Hillbillies, where his portrayal of Jethro Bodie had made him a household name across America. The pressures of celebrity, combined with the demands of an acting career that often required travel and long working hours, reportedly placed strains on the marriage. Like many young couples navigating life under public scrutiny, Baer and Hill faced challenges that ultimately proved difficult to overcome. After 5 years together, the marriage ended in divorce in 1971. The separation marked a significant turning point in Baer's personal life, coinciding with a period in which he was attempting to redefine himself professionally after being closely identified with a single iconic role. Following his divorce, Baer did not remarry, but he was romantically linked to several well-known women over the years. Among the most notable was Victoria Principal, a highly successful actress, entrepreneur, and author, best known for her role on the hit television series Dallas. Their relationship attracted considerable media interest, as both were prominent public figures with established careers. Baer was also reportedly involved with model Cher Rhodes, further reinforcing his reputation as a figure frequently connected to glamorous and high-profile relationships during that era. One aspect of Baer's relationship with Victoria Principal later became a source of controversy. In 2005, Principal publicly alleged that she had been assaulted by Baer during the time they were romantically involved. The claim drew renewed attention to Baer decades after his peak television fame and sparked discussion in the media about their past relationship. Baer firmly denied the allegations, maintaining that the claims were untrue. No criminal conviction resulted from the accusation, and Baer consistently rejected any characterization of himself as having engaged in such behavior. This episode underscored the complexities and challenges that can accompany relationships lived partly in the public eye, especially when memories and interpretations of past events differ sharply between those involved. For Baer, the controversy stood in stark contrast to the largely light-hearted comedic image he had cultivated during his acting career. It also reinforced his long-standing preference for privacy in later years as he increasingly stepped away from Hollywood and focused on business ventures, investments, and life outside the entertainment industry. At 88 years old, Max Baer Jr. has reached an age where reflection comes more naturally than restraint. Best known to generations of viewers as Jethro Bodie on the Beverly Hillbillies, Baer has spent decades carefully navigating the legacy of a show that made him famous, but also confined him. Now, in his later years, he speaks with unusual candor about one of the most influential figures in his professional life, Irene Ryan, the actress who portrayed Granny and became one of television's most indelible characters.